Welcome to Pilates and to Brewster's class. Today we're going to do a combination of things that don't follow any of our old patterns, but it's all stuff that you know. I'm just going to combine them in different ways. We're going to get upper and lower body myofascial release. We're also going to do our plank crunches and things like that today. So let's get our head over our tailbone and start to warm up here on the roller in this position, and then we're going to move into other positions. Okay? So you're in the center of your roller, your head is over your tailbone, and you're just breathing your shoulder hip alignment and rolling back and forth. Yeah, good. What can I do for you? You know what goes on in here. It shouldn't be confusing. Nice. Let's just keep going back and forth and breathing. Let's get our head over our tailbone. Good. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And from here, we're going to go right into the lumbar. Okay, so I want you to put your hands behind you and then slip up above your tailbone and go up and down that lumbar. I want you to extend it, really extend it. So here's the thing, do not put weight on your hands. They're just there to keep you from falling down, not to support you, right? I know that may sound like the same thing to you, but it really, pushing into your hands, stiffening your arms is going to create shoulder pain because we're doing subtle movements that are going to vibrate and shake those rotator cuffs, and we don't want to do that, right? So just go up and down. I'll tell you when I'm ready. I'm not counting through this because we're not doing side to side. I'm going to count when we have to make sure the sides are even. Okay, let's do 4 more. 4, see the legs are together. 3 and 2 and 1, then come back up onto your glutes, cross one leg over the other, and just roll on your glutes, up and down. For me, to get parallel balance, I need to have one hand on the roller and one hand on the floor. For you, might be both hands on the floor, but whatever you do, you see my shoulders stay parallel. Don't knock those shoulders out of parallel, up and down. 3. Now I have to count because we're doing side to side. 6, 7, good. 8, 9, you can feel this, and 10. Now slip above that tailbone and up and down the lumbar with legs crossed. 2, nice. 3, good. 4, nice. 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, and 10. Now this is my right leg crossed over, and I'm going to take it all the way over to the right shoulder and up and down. 1, 2, nice. 3, dig into that hip. 4, and you're still above the tailbone. 5, stay on the hard stuff. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it back to center. Take those legs apart. Come on up. Close to my background. Come on up. Cross the other leg over and up and down. 1. Oh no, sitting on your glutes. On your glute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot what I was doing. 7. You're on your glute right now. 8, 9, and 10. Now above the lumbar. All right, up and down. 1, or up above the tailbone. 2 on the lumbar. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, nice. 7, you can go slow to get extra openings. 8, 9, and 10. Now take it over to the shoulder, and we are going to dig deep, keeping the upper body centered, the arms even, right? So this is all about the turn. 5, 6, 7, 8, good. 9, and 10. Bring yourself back onto your glute. And we're going to come over to the side, crossing over right here, taking the leg off the floor, rotating that leg under so it's on the front seam of my stripe, up and down. We're not going the whole leg, we're just doing the hip. So you can actually land the foot, bend that knee, 2, 3. So dig into that hip, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now turn your body downward, drop your knee onto the floor, and in that hip crease, 1, 2, pushing your flexed foot on the mat floor, 4, 5, 6, and we're staying in that hip and lumbar area, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now push off, push off, push off. We're slipping above the tailbone and then taking that turn to the side and putting your hand on the roller. Your knees are stacked and up and down. 1, 2, right on the hip. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it back up in the center. Just 4 rolls on your glutes. And 4. Now you're still on that glute. You're still below tailbone. Drop it over, tuck under, like we do in these on our hip rolls. 2. Again, you can drop your foot. You're bending your knee. You're just doing that hip, not the whole leg like we usually do in that other workout. 7, 8, good. 9, and 10. Now bring the knee around into the hip crease. Foot flexed into the floor, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you bring it all the way up, flip off, come to the side, back those legs, up and down that hip. 1, 2, 3, elbows on the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring yourself back up to seated. I know it's a little bit confusing. All right, bottom of the feet together, up and down. Now this is going to be hard to balance. Excuse me. Keep going. What's up, buddy? I can't run over you. You okay? Okay. I got about half hour more, okay? Set your paw pilot. Look at your paw pilot. That's so 80s, mommy. All right, up and down. You need to really use your core for this because you can't really dig your feet into the floor. So this is a challenge, right? Nice. Now keeping that position, slip above the lumbar, keeping your legs in butterfly position, and you're opening the legs, but this closes a little bit of that back hip, right? So we're going to reverse it, put the knees together and the feet apart to open more of that hip. Nice. And then we're going to take it parallel, but wider, all right? So hip width apart, shoulder width apart, somewhere between those two. Yeah. Up and down. Nice. Yeah. All right. And then we're going to slip off. So now we're going to go into that upper body, wrapping the arms around the head, making sure that we stay on the heart stuff, going up and down. Nice slow rolls here. Nice. Keep going. Now, I want you to stop below your shoulder blades and just take one shoulder and bend toward that side. Bend yourself over onto the right. So you're not lifting, you're just taking that side bend forward. Now go up and down. Going to breathe into it. Do full range of motion. Try to get up to the shoulder on that bent side, all the way up. Yeah, if you really go through this, it's going to feel almost cleansing if you really do the full range of motion to the bottom of the breath. All right, come back to center, do 4. Keep yourself nice and supported. Full range of motion. Now, take the side bend to the other side and up and down. Try to keep those arms wrapped around your head. Yeah, 3 more. Now, a lot of action going on here. And then back to the center. Now, really feel yourself open up everything. A little adhesion I'm working out under that right shoulder blade. That's my writing arm. And my stirring and eating arm. That's my dominant hand. So that gets a lot of repetitive stress. All right, so one of the things I want you to do is release one arm up and then take that arm above the opposite eye. So this is my left arm going over to my right eye and now up and down. You feel the different angle? Do 10 of these because this feels so profound. Keep that other arm going to the center. 5, 6, yeah, 7. I'm gonna open you up. 8, 9, and 10. Now put it back behind your head. Come up and down for 4. Now extend that arm. Take it across to the other eye. And we're going up and down. Running into the door now. I travel. I don't know if anybody else travels, but I travel. I'm serious. I'm going to push right into this, right? So it moves. 5 more. Just going to get all new kinds of angles today. Last 2. Last 1. Put your hand behind your head today. Now and up and down. Tighten, tighten, tighten. All right, cross the right arm over to the left hip. All right, so you're still opening the back, creating a different opening, right? Up and down for 10. Really pushing on the shoulder, on the side, that you're still wrapped in it. 2 more. 1. Come back to center, wrapping your arms around your head for 4. And then over to the other hip, taking 10. Keeping that head supported. Close your eyes when you do this. I was just curious. 3 more. And then wrap that arm around the head again. Nice. Now we're going to go to the shoulder blades and drop back and just stop. Make sure your head's supported. Just stop there. Now we usually go up to that neck support and we will, but I want you to just stop here for now. Now go up and let it drop into the neck. and take it to your shoulders, hold it there, and then bring it all the way down. And we're going to go up for 10 more, and then we're going to move on. One more. Okay, let's put our glutes on the floor, our hands in front of our eyes. Take your legs out to flex, reach up, reach, and then bring your arms down. All right, let's put our mats out. We're going to do our plank crunches. We're going to do our plank hikes, and we are going to do step overs today because we are extra strong in the arms. You should really feel like you have a little bit more mobility up here, right? Up in that top. All right, let's put that all behind us. All right, and come to your hands or elbows. You roll straight, mine never is. You work on the floor here. This is my gym floor. All right, we're going to start with 10 crunches. Your hands are under your shoulders, and you're taking your legs out. They're right above the ankles on the roller, and just bring it in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And knees down, walk the arms out, sit back, and then we'll do 8 planks. I love this. You know I love this, right? It's like one of my favorite roller things. All right, back into position with the pikes. You take your legs straight and your glutes go to the ceiling like you're doing a downward facing dog. So let's go up and 1, lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And knees come down. All right, come down and sit back. All right, 8 step overs. Back a little bit. Your elbow should actually be at the edge of your mat. Okay, step overs. And if you just can't do these, just do your pikes, right? So stand out, pike up, step over, and then step back and come back to plank. Pike up, step over, down, and 2. Pike up, step over, lift up, and down, and 3. Now, keep going. When you come down, step over, down. Don't let your body bow. And 4, right? Halfway there. Pike up, step over, come down, plank 5. So hold that plank. Pike up, step over, come down, and 6. You have 2 more. Nice. Pike up, step over, down, and 7. Last one, and we'll come down to our knees. Brewster, you're so awake for all of this. Make sure your hands are still under your shoulders. Pike up, step over, hold it there. Stay on it if you can. Move your chest closer to your thighs. And then bring your knees to the floor. Come on over onto your side. And we're just going to do 10 side sweep ups on the plank. So it's a big plank day. Go on the floor. You can stagger your legs. You can stack your legs. You can also have arm on the floor. You can bring one leg behind you, right? And we're going to lift and lower. 1, down, 2, good, 3, perfect, 4, 5, stay strong in the center. So don't let yourself come back on the elbow. 6, like that curl. 7, 8, good job. 9, and 10. And come on down and switch sides. You can turn away from the screen. Rooster, so I'm going to pause it. Yeah, you're spoiled. Just saying. Okay, let's get blanket on the other side. Big plank day. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, bad hips. 5, 6. Nice. 7, 8, 9. Good job. And 10. And then come around. You know what we're going to do here. So put your hands under your shoulders. And we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. So we inhale and exhale and lift. And don't let your hands be away from your shoulders. That will create rotator cuff concerns. We have 7 more seconds. Lower down. Put your hands on your ankles and lower your chest to your thighs. All right, we are going to lie on the roller. We are going to do 2 minutes of alignment because that was pretty big work, right? So the setup is to put our mat beside the roller. Right here. And on the end of the roller, get your head over your tailbone. Put it all the way down. Pull yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice. And make sure you lift your glutes up, take them down the mat, and then move your upper body up. We get lots of distance between the rib cage and hips. Now we're going to go into these alignments. We're going to do 1 minute of deep breathing, moving things through our spinal structure, through the canal, nod your chin down. And then for the second minute, we're going to do calming, nervous system calming stuff because our nervous systems are being attacked every day. All right, if you're not listening to news, there's always traffic. So bring those arms around. Head is straight up. You're very centered. Your feet are slightly in front of your knees. And this is your first minute. So those deep breaths. Make sure your shoulder blades are kind of grabbing the roller. Really push it through the belly, all the way up to the chest and down. Or 10 more seconds, and then we're going to move to the softer stuff. You might want to take an opportunity to close your eyes at this point, and let's do soft breathing, calming down the nervous system. Keep that position. Try to make your exhales twice as long as your inhales. Ten more seconds. And we're there. Nice. Finger loops to take. We're just going to hold them there tight together for 20 seconds. Arms to the ceiling so you don't use that as support. Elbows off the floor, so extend your arms out to the side. So this is really just balance work. There's only 10 more seconds. Now you're going to take those legs over to your left ear. And we're going to do the same thing. Hold it for 20 seconds. And we're holding on with those obliques, right? And the transverse abdominal, and the abdominis rectus. It's all encompassing. Bring it back to center. Take it over to the right ear. As far as you can get without falling off, right? And hold. Keeping those elbows off the floor and those palms toward the ceiling. Now bring it back to center. Take the right leg over to the right shoulder and hold it for 20. We're going to leave the left leg in the center. Doing an off balance thing here. And then bring it back to center and then take the right leg over to the right shoulder. Try not to press into that hand. Try to stay centered. Not doing any jerky things because we just did that beautiful nervous system reduction issue thing, right? And then bring it back to center. You're going to take the legs out to a 45-degree angle, and here's your 20 seconds. Right out. Now take them both over to the left ear and hold 20 seconds. A little harder because you've got a longer lever here. Come back to center, then over to the other ear. You might have to breathe a little harder to keep yourself on. Bring it back to center. Take the left leg all the way over to the left shoulder and hold. You off balance. And bringing it back to center. And then the right leg over to the right shoulder. Almost there. 5 more seconds. And then bring it back to center. You take those legs to tabletop, take them down one at a time. And even though we're going to go over onto our mat, we're not going to stretch it. But roll onto your mat. Let that body open up. We're just going to do a roll back on the lower, which I think will also be nice and calming for our nervous system. But let your body swell up first. All right, put the leg roller under your knees. Lift your body up, places between the tailbone and the coccyx and the lumbar, the tailbone and the sway back. All right, take your legs out in front of you, then bring them behind. Just reach with flexed feet. And then bring them back and straight up. Nice. Point your toes. Just hold yourself up in this lifted position. And breathe into it. Shoulder blades are down. You have some distance between your rib cage and your hips. Bring one knee in and give it a nice long stretch toward the chest and then extend the other leg. I want you to actually feel yourself separate those two legs, the groin through the groin, through the hips, your thigh. Now here, I'm going to put your hand inside that leg and push it out to the side without lifting off the glute of the opposite leg. Now extend it out to the side, putting your hand under the thigh, pointing your foot and bringing it as close to your head as you possibly can. Keep breathing into it, keep giving it more persuasion. Bend that knee, bring it back to center. Let's plug it to the center again. And slip your hand onto the floor. Take the opposite arm, and the hip goes to the ceiling. Up or away. Let it melt over there, right? Now extend that. And then bring it all the way up. And then we're going to inhale and exhale lower. Inhale and exhale lower. Inhale and exhale lower and hold it there for 30 seconds. Point that other leg out profoundly. Now I'd like you to bring the other arm over, and I want you to take the knee or the leg across as if it's going to cross the other shoulder. It's just a diagonal across the body. Try to keep it long. And keep that breathing going, right? Bring it back to center. And we're going to do one more stretch. Big inhale and exhale lower. See if it opens up. Big inhale and exhale lower. And big inhale and exhale lower. This will be 20 seconds. Love this all pretty gentle work right now. You know, pretty profound work before. And then release the leg to the top, the other leg beside it. You'll see maybe a difference in length. I have about 3-inch difference. Lower that leg and bring that other knee into the chest. Breathe. Right there in the groin. All right, put your hand inside your thigh and take it out to the side, the respective side. Push down on it. Don't let that glute come up on the other side. You won't be able to open as much as usual because your leg is bent, so that glute will come up awfully easily. So you want to make sure that you keep your glutes on the roller. Now extend the leg and bring it, pointing it, bring it as close to your head as possible. Breathe into it. Lots of holding today, but we like that, right? And that knee, bring it back to center. Let's try to get a little more separation here. So much movement. Now take it across. And 20 seconds here. Away from it or look toward the ceiling. Let your whole body get involved. This rotation. Now extend that leg. Get it straight up there. Up. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. And big inhale and exhale lower. Nice straight leg, straight leg. Pointed foot. You're doing this as much convincing as you can here. Get stronger and longer. Pointing that other foot out with commitment. Pull that belly in to get right and length. All right, pass that leg over to the other side. So cross over to that shoulder. This one's not going anywhere. And then move, let's say I move the other one to about 2 o'clock. This one's to about 12:15. And then bring it back to center. Big inhale, exhale, lower. Yep, we've got more room. And again, and another 30 seconds. And it. Okay, let's bring that leg to tabletop and then start to cycle out. Loosen them up a little bit. 5, 6, nothing jerky, just nice gentle 8, and then reverse. Scoop it up. These gentle moves. 2. You're not an airplane, you're a glider. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Put yourself at tabletop and take it back and forth, and then open, 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 open. So all the way to the top. Get your legs straight up out. Relax your feet. Not your legs. Keep those straight, but relax your feet. Take them out into your V. And let's do airplane. So interesting about this class. It's always been true. By the time I get to the end, I can't remember what we did at the beginning. Feels like 3 days ago. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let them weave. Yeah. Open your knees. Bring it in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One leg to tabletop. The other leg to tabletop. One leg to the floor. The other leg to the floor. Lift up and stay up. Move your lower out. Keep staying up there. Try to lift a little bit higher. Get into a nice high bridge. Stay on your toes if you can without getting cramps. Then lower from the heart. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Letting everything spread. Flatten those feet. Bring your hands under your legs. Nice wide legs from side to side. We're going to massage along the top of the hips. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Use those legs. Have your hands behind you. Bring yourself up and come sit in your nice center position, whatever that looks like for you. Well, some people like to do the kneeling position. I can't do that at all. All right, roll the shoulders back 8 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job, you guys. Let's inhale for 4 times. 1, 2, three, last one, and four. Thank you for coming to Roller Pilates today. I would call this everything.